It's Elaine from Penguin Place. It's Monday and I was out running errands from 10 in the morning until 2:30 in the afternoon. And I'm tired. But I came home to Happy Mail. My first YouTube related Happy Mail. Now, I'm in a Facebook group from another YouTuber, and someone posted in her group asking if anyone would like to do a yarn swap. She said she had some worsted weight yarn that she was, looking to get out of her house. And I said, well, I've got some wool blends that I don't plan on using for amigurumi, so if you want to trade my wool blends for your worsted weight, fine. And we agreed on it. I shipped out her package on Friday. She probably got it today, and I got hers today. So, what was her name? Kay? I ripped her name off the label. I think it's Kaylin. Oh, she sent more than just yarn. Oh, how cute. Sorry. I love this yarn, Chunky. Ooh, in white. That'll come in handy. And I'm always using stuff like this. This is like a Jamie Baby type. White, blue, pink, very pale pastels. I will combine that with a pink worsted weight and give it sort of a flecked look. Yay! And an orange. Could be, I love this yarn, but that is probably enough to make a gecko. Oh, now I feel bad that I didn't send her other stuff than yarn. There's some little beads. I just made, you'll see it a little bit later in the video, a cactus where you were supposed to sew little beads like this onto the cactus to look like little spikes. And I didn't have any little beads, so I just used yarn. I'm not going to tear it apart and redo it, but the next time I make one of those cactus, those will come in handy. And some red beads. And some starry beads. I'm feeling bad. I feel like I didn't send her enough now. Oh. Oh. And stickers. Butterfly stickers. Bird stickers. Sunflower stickers. Oh, I'm going to use these to decorate my notebooks that I have my patterns in. So thank you, Kaylin, if you're watching. So I was out running errands today. The last week when I was shopping, and I did the thrift shopping at Amvets and got all of the blanket yarns for $3 each. They gave me a coupon for $4 off a $15 order. So I stopped at a different Amvets today. Checked out their book rack, nothing crochet. Walking around the store, and I found, see this one? Bernat blanket in white, and Bernat blanket in it's Softy Baby. So it's a thinner fingering weight yarn, which I love having that on hand to mix with other thin yarns to sort of equal a worsted weight. So then I went to a grocery store. I went to another grocery store. Then I stopped at another thrift store on the way home, where a friend from way back, a friend of my husband's from way back, works. It's the City Mission Second Chances store. that helps to support the Buffalo City Mission. And my husband used to go down there and do some volunteer work at the City Mission. So he knows Brother Adrian at the City Mission. So I stopped in to say hi to Brother Adrian. And I got a new sweater. And was the dress there or was the dress at Ambets? I got myself a new sweater, a new dress, and 2 unmentionables today at the thrift shop. So, at City Mission Second Chances, they had a nice sandy. I'm thinking this will make a cute teddy bear. It's the homespun, but it's in a nice tan brown, and I can always use pink. That's it. The ring light's catching it. It's a soft pink. It's not as light as it looks on the camera. So I only got 4 skeins of yarn today. It was pretty good. July goals. It is the last day of July. How did I do on my July goals? I had set a list of 12 items. I got 10 out of 12 done. Now, the only 2 I didn't get done were the pink use up and the yellow use up, where I was going to pull a skein of pink yarn from stash, yellow yarn from stash, and just use it up. Just didn't get around to that because I got 2 custom orders and I was trying to prep stuff for Street Fest. I went on another Leggy Frog kick, all that jazz. So, okay, I'm good with 10 out of 12 for July. One of the items on the list was, that you guys haven't seen yet, was the Ami Book Challenge. There's a tree branch that looks like it's sawed off or broken off out there. It's, gonna have to show it to my husband. Just looking out the window and I keep looking at it like, I don't remember that branch being broken off before. Okay. Rabbit holes. Focus. Ami Book Challenge. For this month, I was doing a pattern from a book, and I was using the cactus book that I just got. And I'm going to be lazy and not go rooting through all of the crates and boxes and everything from Street Fest, which are still all, as I cleared the table, I would just show you a picture that I did finish a cactus from that book. And the green from that cactus was my green use up. I also made an axolotl and I think a mushroom, and I will have to look through my pictures and see what else I made. So I'll probably put some pictures around the stuff I made from that. And then the last thing that I finished on my July goals, I am participating in the Ami Wars 2023. Every month they have a spotlight designer. This month's spotlight designer was Monster Hook. She's a designer out of France. Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat. I was looking through her patterns, and then I saw a penguin. So I made this penguin. Now, the hat and the scarf do come off. I was fascinated by the way the eyes, she worked the eyes. So, and I had the cartoon eyes like that, so it's like, okay, I gotta make that. So I just finished this last night. So now I am working on one custom order for a shark, and then I have another custom order for a set of the turtle matching game. There you go. You can go sit up there. And for August, for the Ami Book Challenge, I am going to do 2 different things because they're both pretty small. I have a standalone pattern that I purchased for a cockatiel. So I'm going to make a cockatiel. And from my book, Crochet Cafe, which is catching a lot of glare there, I'm going to make the avocado toast. So avocado toast is just so popular now. I don't think I've ever had it, but I do like guacamole. Okay. So other than that, that's a very short list for my... I'm tired. Oh, sorry. That's a very short list for my August goals, because the other goal for August is to make it a very scrappy August. I want to just light into my scrap bins and get my scrap piles down. I have this huge tray. Ooh. See? This is the tray that I have been trying to work down. I think I gave the measurements in a previous video. That's a lot of yarn, and I want to get it down to a smaller container, so there's just not all this scrap yarn sitting around. So scrap project today, and my next craft show will be at the end of August. I think it's Saturday the 26th, and it's at a family center that's south, about half an hour away. It's a very family-oriented activity. There's going to be, I think that they're going to have somebody grilling hot dogs and stuff like that, and they'll have the vendors around, and they'll be doing face painting and stuff like that. A lot of kid-friendly activities. So I want to have little stuff, like my coffee cups and little tiny amigurumi that I can sell for under $10. So that if a family comes by and wants to get something for their kids, I've got little, $3 popsicle holders and $3 scrunchies and the $5 this and $5 that. So I want to focus on small and scrappy this month. So that's my goal. And where'd that to-do list go? Now that Street Fest is over, I have no excuse. I have a whole pile of things that are supposed to go on Etsy. I did cross one item off. One item that was on the list to put on Etsy, sold at Street Fest. So get my Etsy listings up and update stuff. And just catch up on stuff. So that's the plan. Let's see how well I can stick to that. I also need to inventory a bunch of yarn that I have purchased, and it's just like sitting in bags. So I need to get it into my Ravelry and make more room, in my little cubby holes for the scrap yarn. I'd like to have the scrap yarn in cubby holes instead of in a great big tray. So I just have like a cubby. Okay, here's the blues and greens. Here's the browns. Here's the reds and pinks. Something like that. Just trying to get organized. So when I was shopping today at one of the stores, I did get another tote. So that's going to be a temporary holding for yarn until I get some of the yarn worked down and sorted into other places. And then I will have one more tote to take to craft shows to tote stuff along. That's it. I'm going to go make dinner. We're having burgers tonight. I'm going to try to redeem myself. The last time I made Southern Charm burgers with caramelized onions, I wasn't paying attention to the onions, and instead of caramelizing them, I burnt them. So this time I'm going to try to do it right. We still ate them. Okay, time to go work on dinner and a shark, and I have to figure out what my crazy critter challenge is for next month. So I got lots of stuff to work on. Bye-bye.